Penny no wire, Yabo quite betu as you. Ozioma ADAKABRI FRIMPONG MANSO. Wajina konya, bebieu.
Yamama Tnasio. Na Yamama ha. Jeffrey Neat 100.9 FM so. And it's a year back manaswe. Na ene eye wukuada. Kotoni mabusumi na ye womi. Nida etosu edu enson. Afi empinu edionu se miensa. Mami se abodonko apamwa enisa. Na yetna asia. Asemne tintini tie wo mu anse. Mema nti dwumadie ena yede bramo. Dwumadie yede bramo me amidi ho chia me. Yafra me ADAKABRI Mamudu Oshiuma. Na misini akọ karata so atimani mu ase no. Mercury osei ajiman na ye frɛ no nana kwaku awua ampem nana kwadwa awua ampem na ote ase no na kwadwo
wafa
usa ye nipa titru tutumu anamu de sai din nasie
enya se gitu o
edu ye industry so bi hunu ba bia odi industry no di free na awua ampem so se bia we bi papa ene wa ye bi ana aso bi aso no oh na production de panyini kwadwo dame ado ne sine na aso na ekwefri ye therefore all service no na technical production abna frema bankro sadimra ne se mara michi mafa and there was a headmistress papa was so the point is and just say was she the street dress and was she the jacket and I just want you gina so hey nana ya uti asem ho headmistress pa nana ya safo me ba no oni abna frema na technical production no si o na so mo hwe atoto ede amayene na ehwe se o mu stream challenges e wo mu nya notwithstanding o mu stream ma bibia akoso say come on na engineering group no so no achu agbo worker atiaka na najare na nabu aje na da sankno manso yesare mrane se sempro na fe yede akọ facilities for no so big solo ana dada ana Godfred yafene Ubrana ana yaw ana Sami na fe no Mapuna ana DJ Bosco na Milson so yasanmrane se tai na omudi di hu dwuma and then some doso mene me wofase Mercury osei ajman 2022 talk show host of the year and mene na tenase ye be chicha kakra na yasa hwe newspapers no so no emu nsem ni bi na edi akire thereafter so no interview kakra ewo ho na Jechi question asene north asene north Supreme Court na ye nse ne ene yebete wo monka ene yate wo monka omo say yenkonko yimfri aban klata mu wo parliament tesa abrante no wonyinan asene north mpo ena wakose wodi nkonim mpo ena abankrata mu say wono wagina ho de ama asene north wo na we eba ni say ye no nchiremu no ene sen na ogina emraso ano criminal proceedings no so ekoso a ana criminal prosecution so ekoso a disqualify so be say gina biemu ana ni nyina no nchiremu beba echiremu beba na fe wakọ akohwe kumawu ensoso ene de kwakuduafo mienu na wo mu nyina akofrefra ntoma a ye pese ye gina baako afa buburo ene baako so afa buburo a ahaban tua na no na politicking we ye no say echese electoral commission na nkamra bi wo ho a obetimi ama we kwakudua baako firi kumawu baako firi bodumase wo mu nyina fira ntoma rade eti eno so ye behwe se sa imitation na ebi akofiri mu aba no ebetimi confuse original kwakudua na ano no koye na ni supporters ni nyina betimi ahwe na fe ya ba betena se na yetena se nso so no a ma de na we so de ba bia kwa kodi na mehwe na mintie sa voice na de papa voice na de and so no mintie sa voice we mintie sa voice we kakra mintie sa voice we kakra mintie sa voice we kakra voice na de voice no say yeah
Master wa mekani nyina no eja asem ba ko person matrase mekano ewe Christopher bebre aye Ghana eman aye say Ghana eman ne Christo man enti ebi mo ho omo se yeti makremoni emedi yeso masem ni nyina ho na me gina asem ni tititia tietia ye ne se tio ba bia Ghana ye kono se Ghana enye kroba ko pe ena ye Ghana man ye wa asantefo e Ghana ha ye wa aigbefo Ghana ha ye wa nkranfo Ghana ha ye wa krobofo Ghana ha ye wa brofo Ghana ha safo nyina ye obi wo party efe ne MPP mu e kire se MPP emre na akamfo nkwa di asu na twam se say ye betimi anya obi a obetimi afisa tribes am boy nkitinkiti ebi so ma na ba ye president of Ghana tie ne ye o akizofo ebi ne mu ebeso mu dada mu se ye ne edoso nti tie Nigeria enkemofo na edoso eso president no o Kristoni Senegal enkemofo na edoso so president no o Kristoni tie o se on my munu nyina doso a eche se emu nipa bia betimi be president dachi oti ase ono me adwen na tie anwasem anwasem na mbeka che anwasem no e Christopher muntie o for the first time ye ba benya okramoni tie o kremoni a opeso be president of Ghana obey standard obey set standard amma kremoni bi opeso President Dachi of Ghana for the first time ebejabi
inti member of parliament for New Jabin Saf Kufodua MP ura Ochiribefi na wotene no na Ochiribefi na sama woka no aja yensan timu bi mu na yentie ne ye
so make Christopher bebre
oh wow
Ghana eman I say Ghana e man ne Christo man
yes
enti ebi mo ho omo se yeti makremoni emedi yeso
sure
masem ni nyina ho na me gina ba bia Ghana ye kono se Ghana enye kroba ko pe ena ye Ghana man ye wa asantefo e Ghana ha ye wa aigbefo Ghana ha
good very good
ye wa nkranfo Ghana ha
okay that's okay
ye wa krobofo Ghana ha ye wa brofo Ghana ha
just answer the damn question
safo nyina ye obi wo party efe ne MPP mu
we know
e kire se MPP emre na akamfo nkwa di asu na twam
Oga, that way you talk, repeat am again.
e kire se MPP emre na akamfo nkwa di asu na twam
You say what?
wonders shall never end
akizofo ebinim ebeso mu dada mu se ye ne edoso nti
So now what did this guy they do?
what's he talking about
Solomon, take this man away.
tie Nigeria enkemofo na edoso eso president no o Kristoni
Are you done?
Senegal enkemofo na edoso so president no o Kristoni
boy ask your grandfather how can someone in his right senses say such
tio se on my munu nyina doso a eche se emu nipa bia betimi be president dachi oti ase ono me adwen hey na tie anwasem na mbeka che anwasem no e Christopher muntie o
He need deliverance.
For the first time, Yababenya Okramonitio.
What did you just say now?
Cremonia, Opeso President of Ghana, obey standard, obey set standard. Amma Cremoni be Opeso President Dachi of Ghana for the first time.
This is the work of the devil. I cast you and I bind you and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Right. Analysis. Nina Edebeba. Senegal, a predominantly Muslim country with a Christian president. Is that right? And Nigeria with a Muslim higher population outstripping Christians, yet they have a Christian president. Also right? Shy. Now go the day. No vase. Me ni enkomwe. Na we mu de. Hey! And someday you brubisu.
Sir, I didn't do internal elections and
ambassador.
Be any abre.
Be any
abre. So the vim. I name mama.
I was working on says a brown or bread. As what is what is so pa. And we know we here now. Original women organizer, a man of what's not as a Cocasayro. And also on one echo. On one echo, we are not the Kukujina, the status. And also, you can force the horse to the riverside, but you can force the horse to drink. Timima regional women organizer for free money free consensus in Aquaji secondary school for boss at Yamomo. I'm going to my transnemo. And the can buy any padodono. Adriana Nanson, and then Tokosi Adriana Nase. Yes, I catch on Omonco, actually near the Omusika so bebre warm. Now, Womuko, at him did any diabo, at him did any diabo. It is warm question, you know. Womu brun yet diatemoa, next I was after with us on Baba. And Musa be a new. Hey, it's good. Ooh, where, teacher. May I Herald, double crater?
Yeah.
Marjorie, and the I say, Ake Energy reviews paying $125,000 to Joy FM journalists annually, years after spearheading unethical payments to silence media house and CSOs in 1.6 billion transaction. I don't see a media for an boss say, I don't take a crow. The Afibiano, the 12 months into 12 divided by $125,000 divided by 12. Yes, you can say, would the brand the Cassia Joy FMC at one na Evans Mensa, a political editor. Na saying, Sayana, I feel 125 divided by yes, $1,000 if you say. Saying.
Yeah, almost. Okay, what said by 12?
125 by 12.
I'm talking about 1,004.
Busumi Biama will be just a woman's cassette. Journalist from Concord Silence will be $1,004, which is equivalent of about just 1,300 and
recently, dear. Says 1,200. 1,200.
This is what you know. I want to ask you. Yeah, Larry. Larry dog will be coming Pacro. It's 125,000 divided by 12. 10,400.
10,406.
It's 10,000.
10,000.
Just 130,000.
Busumi Biano.
Into Nipa 10 grabbing ya be a Busumi be 10,000. Internet as a fan said, "It now when is it proven?" Don't know. And you say no. Yana na Larry Dog was say on tip forms are strong. Until I say a year document be a year petroleum commission, Aka Energy for the coy, and can't say, or more at this company no at the man ex-consort media. A year journalist Nidia into ex-consort, no, this kind of fire.
Okay.
And I'm just say, consult no Evans Mensa or multimedia group or no owners of for na ne dia nti ni rule say negative stories abeba Ghanaian media fa aka ho no onku no stories be no kun no nti almost 1st January 2022 ekokosi December and just omo engage no and omo che say ekonachi nti we say no enye den na me offer se danka na mo asoso no kono so kokoje $30,000 na advancements and the man no so hu no nti dankan I can't wedding no ana I said dankan so I wedding
Nancy
me mu busa me
why invite me kono so dankan me na
say we so events baby or tie so no obenya the opportunity na wayi no ho ano edini kan no company omo kan no ex consult no ex consult media na ye ne dia mpa na there's an engagement from Aka Energy na engagement so we media worker doesn't necessarily mean say on the kunkum stories na okum stories no kwan ben so no fire odi kum stories ebeka ya ne dru babi sia na emu aye yakakra Herald Democrat no all canon na Abujinapo any Mutawakilo and almost prepare for another bout. Now there's a trait about Abujinapo Samuel so no Ubasha time one you see a year or in a fufro Gunja Mamu new Igbongra ya obaye no na sometimes John Dramani Mahama ho nse munsem bi ba yes Yakobo ne ntutuo ena nsem bi susu di akire se de nipa bi free tamale ene ye de wo mko ho so mko yesa ade no anom kutekuta white handkerchief ne ade enye time vice president okoye na John Dramani Mahama no te wodada the vice ko chia ya oko na John Abujinapo MP for Damango no na odi vice president echi na we na ohunu Mutawakilo no Abujinapo tu ne che ana o chia John Dramani Mahama ana okoko bam Mutawakilo no enti this time round NDC for okoko to aba no former MP Mutawakilo no ono na adi nkunim ewo ho say o san begina biem lawyer be challenge no pa ba lawyer na ntimi an scale no
ana obo guy name bi wo ho me
so oya kokko bi sa no say na also your energy related MP na okome na ade Abujinapo ye yen say o issue statement in the public e congratulate say ninua na damfo na wanya kwanya asan ba be ye NDC for candidate biem nti obona baso akwane a wo mo fa so de toto ye ema lawyer no so wa luso ade ama Mutawakilo no lawyer no so chekire ne wre brefufuro bi mu no lawyer ne benya akwanya na Mutawakilo osusu se ono ni Abujinapo de begine mu no woni ebeye issues based campaigning and that trait no a far lands minister Abujinapo no how would you describe it? Say here is a young man so no na butre mu a wo that ane papa chief inspector we obe gwao na akwa ye wo hene kese so wo ho na brante we ye physics so na science student afi wa crossover abaye law ama wo dru ba bi odu na sa kind of trait na attribute say or wa hobrase no ahin na susu say ahobrase no in politics ebetimi de naduro
papa say ahobrase de bibia mu no wo de ahobrase ya down e konkan even tro no kra me eti ase say wo brown ho ase a kopon epigyaw
uta wa mo so nyankopon panishi wo mu nyina no eye wo ma na ya ahomaso na Nebukadnezar mo nyankopon afo mbone ya nche wo no ahobrasefo no nyame pigya wo mo
nti ahobrase wo bibia mu no eboa ema utimi konkan ema de apese wo achieve utimi achieve said ya wo kan issue based politics obi a ton na de me ton ma de won so wo ton wo de nti say be ya obi ba beto na ehia enya atem de die enye sekantwe enye ntokwa
enti at the end of the day no na che say wo hwe abuginapo ne motawakilo no a ekọ back to time ani enye eye foforo so to da mango kwan ne enye ye no na MP fo mienu e ba ye sofo ene Seidu if I'm right sofo ni Seidu omunyina so from MPP ne NDC omunyina so be ye deputy rose minister and so mo antimi anhwe ami anye eye foforo so to da mango kwan na sesi asoso no new era of mutawakilo aba na jinapo so aba na omo sa akwa kohia bi enti dien na yebetimi asua free sofo I'm say Alex Sofo and it's a Seidu if I'm right. Omu mienu no ebe ye omu nyina so koye deputy rose minister. As omanti mi anhwa mi anye foforo so to damango va to sola na gina pona ba ya wa be minister na mutawakilo so no ye ranking member. So no e die na damango fo ebetimi expect so mbenya free sa amrante kwa mienu mu.
Wa found so obi ato about the obi a osusu se obenya bibi de free no what said ya woka no track record bi e wo hoda it a track record and say ye papa na say ye papa no womo e say womo timi hu eridi eye womo pesua no so no womo hu mfaso de a womo manfo na ehia de free womo because muta wakilo on for how many times is it 2 times
I got 2 times
yes 2 times and John Samuel Abujinapo nso e baaye nti it's about time one be who say one more betimi a demonstrate a mama man for nya one mujidi whoever obe wini e one person one so no they do all to us and they also baby masa ba beto aso mo so beja bibi papa wo ma man for no timo nyo mujidi and next time no eno so aye track record bi yes papa e de ato the amount
na obi a to betimi aye bi on constituencies
constituency obi aye say
obi a betimi aye bi
say obi a timi
ukoye so ye meme kan cho se
kwa wato
because all share the constituency oseche mensa bonsu eko na dolikalio ema ASK babin so eba swame so hunu yetimi ye ne sama ne ye ma be chitafo
it tells you say amanyo sem na ye no no na ye Boniface honorable Boniface Abubakar Sadiq ye no o se mo agitafo ndi mo moto na mo ye dede o se aya amonwen on na kan so ho nti it tells you say amanyo sem ne ye the primpuntu o na mom ye nye enfa nkonkompere ntokwa na ye nye enfa nko ye akakabe ye mpuntu ne epre e de aye it regardless nipa no se dia womo ekambo mo efa no ye mpuntu no obi ye hwehwe enye ni so obi ba be president wo me aka se media me ba be dane o man Ghana ebutu e bi obi e ba mpuntu sem na mpuntu nwuma wonsem e no mo ka nti wofa se dia ye ka no se dia womo tie ne it tells you say womo nyina no obi obegwi ni bia 2024 elections
Damango na wini
Damango na wini
so
omu mi so Damango so omu nyina afiri ho
omu nyina so nti omu mienu nyina so yenka nkire omu abunati so sese na mutawakilo peso oba na ukọ Damango a abu a wanhwe yi obetimi aka we be how ye scorpion so do so Damango pa so hunu eti no abu enhwe na omumfom na nsifom na scorpions na do so Damango no na
me kwa wan me si form o kakra bat
ehwe no bi ka wadi ayo
man shada anche bibre
scorpion Damango pa eti da bia na we eti yanhwe sede besi akọ chicha kakra me ne me wofa ase mancheri osei ajiman from ADAKABRI Mamudu Usioma na yedi ho komo various newspapers and 70 bi aba no wonu aso na de be ba Daily Guard dey say hand over car court orders side chick where ya sem netie de court no kan to aso
court ne sesem
be man oye adwuma e wo bank a che se oditintiman pa wo bank wonom and say baba we so no de abaso national service ibi e na okokọ yeye na akokọ yeye ni se woni be man akonya nyonkofa wo mutimi didi egro akokoduru mpem obi nim de baaye ene se wo bayi beka se ai be me na agege ne so be me ne se bosumi bi obema no empem empem miensa 3,000 cedis busumi bia say one fanidi obehind na so etia dan ne kan so eye emfie miensa e de ama no wobesan so amani sikapuduo ama wade akodidwa wasan atoka aka no so esombo eye empem eye waha aduonu 120,000 and car no so ye de toye na fe so no woman ne bre no wonko gya ne yire no omra mewa no afedi wo montem asem ko wie se ababa we se eye bema no ne bo no wani so enti afe wakogina court dem a court nhye abrantie bema yi a wogina ho a ye kana semi na wonye saade ni nyina mfama no ka no nso so a ono wo ba yi timuo no bema no ka no wo bema ni dimu the court no nyi ka no enkrata no mfiri bema no ho emfama ono sa wo ba yi na fe so no wonye de eseso ye emu nsem ne se deja na paragraph mako be sensu bi na ba bia na omo ye adwuma bank ho no ababa wei ebe kan de be fa bank no ho se bank na tena se ye hwe han ama bank mema mpanimfo no sabiaku sabi manimu a etu nkumankuma afo maawe ano etam esoma omo so omo kwagigi sika mra ema omo kwagigi sika na nkrofo sabiaku etutu omo tam basa etia no so se bank no so difo na bank ni si bo corporate name we die na aden etia de ne ko hya ase se bank ni si wono wo tu anamon se eye court no entimi ahwehwe enyi bank ni dini emfiri sa asem no mo na nkwankwa yi wo ba no ene bema no asem a wo mo hwe aka na numu na egusu aye tutu ya na pede de George mebie na no a George say ababa waka na wotenam edeba eye court dem ho no no ka no one for major court registrar na yamma ka no ho ban because ka na fe na edi afe ekodi afe ne fa etibi kura yebedi ase be wie na bia ka no ne exhaust yi ni nyina ne bi kura na shops ni nyina kura
bi call the driving basa bia
driving basa ama ka no aji jawasem
Jump way.
And
Uncle back in the
jump and he said, one family, car no so no bearman, some clatter, no bearman in Dimono, or some fan clatter in Uncle Koja, port registrano, Najayan Fatapolin Catacano, Nensuana, a court security for no, Womunya day, and Shakano, so, Nimfoot Rebel Canyon, Nanuna, a fade the bearman lawyer for, Ebes the judge and say, I were bad so dear what it is social media. Eke kan sembi gube men animase enti yenya de be ne a yensisi wo ba no se wonya social media okay odennam ke kan sem no ene oba na lawyer for so di mu aye so aba se de bi sansensem nyina no wo kan ni free tete o hia pen so nya fe ya sem na be diri hayi ene ogusu a wo kan ena judge ne se bo be mu oba o ma wo bia nkogina ba bia se traditional media say social media enko kan bibia ebetimi ama asem na dane na yenya asem no fa twere ono George ne bum na wonhwe ne omu asemi court no ana eka ne say
na justice
oyoba
on
judge anti nka bibia mfa no ho
oh there be
udi nchim no ofre ye
na minim say
nka bibia mfa no
so wusu fori so on madam for me papa
would papa no
no so kwa appeals court
enti we can say no na wo so ka say ese wutia wo bie no ye kwa nka meka say de papa no na nkomo edi enyai na George ni wo ba no ni yentie di asem
oh yentie di ya nka bibia ntia
otu ade ye che wo ba kwaju ade
na mom de ye kan say wo so eye lesson e de ma ye mema ni nyina so we de ye mema na mitu ye ho ye ho
oh yeah
lesson
na ga ka so de trotro de be ba court wo wọ́n bí di Mercedes papa so akọ́ma no wọ́n dẹ̀ mo hwẹ́ next court agenda date gbé hun ká wọ́n de bẹ́ẹ̀ bá court
wọ́n de ẹ̀fọ́ obi ahọ́
bẹ́ẹ̀ fa ho mo ká sọ ọbẹ̀ tena trotro mu ọmọ ká sọ ọbẹ̀ tena trotro mu ọkọ̀ trotro nkọ mo agye ká ne ti court dẹ̀ mo ọkọ̀ na mo bẹ́ hunu ká kọ́
yẹn yẹ predetermination wey de ẹ sẹ́rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn ní ntẹ́m because asẹ́mu yẹ pẹ́ sẹ́ yẹ ká hun bìbí na akọ akọduru court ni
mani nkonkon hɔ
yẹn hun ne ká
mani nkonkon hɔ ɔn de wɔn kɔ ɛyɛ Lancaster Hotel opposite okuta $100 a obenya eye Ajero papa na what they are court we are half day kura we are not there come on muka so be fa trotro monya no
obebrepa
okay ade wo bobo dia ade
me mo dia
ade
na wo de $100 e ka go fa pajara akwa wi ya na wasa de akwa kwesi ho
na nka onye ndey
ebebre on video
mapo what ya na we na nipa bi busa se ye be man yes wo nya nyina no ye consideration so wa mramu no oba in consideration of what and yes be man nya de o se be man nya de obeyi
aye be man
wo se ensako na ensaba
aba okay
enti wo se be man no ontu ya wo dan ka emfie mi ensa on toka no so emfama no atoyi busumi bia no ma 3000 cities na padidi afi so one sign ensumu bra se ono na be man di we nyina ba no ba no so de dia na na ba
ono so de dia se no ni asem no
ade dia de ba mapo
se no ni asem
contribution dia dia
one pono
musu dia musu be bubu nkotodwe
de se maka se sa asem ye se e me ma ye fantu ye ho fo ye fantu ye fo what one an hodwo ase ho hodwo
Listen, man no more the buy in consideration of what? About so the dia na buy.
Dia ba ko pe ya.
Anua. Dada
na. Bibia nka ho. Dada na.
Enye dagona.
We kra hwe no kro ntimi no e. Don say man bi wo kra pa weekend. Obetimi afufuo bi. Obefufuo bi ni.
On emra manu aduane fama o. Ye yi ada. Tani po be no aduane o.
Yate.
Ati ana. Tani po be no aduane.
Tani tini ye ni da hoi.
Ono no mra manu awu aduane ma ni nsanchi.
Wa fa no mpo tini ye ni da hoi.
Dia wo kire no.
Ye ni da ho pa.
Oh ya. Enti ni na
se zo nya daje.
Daily guide e no de bae. E na be ma ne da from no se mensa kaka yes court to them kra na me obi timu dada e no wo sre e no bae so twa ni me next agenda date man fa Mercedes or the Pajero e no de beba.
Asem wo ba
enya sembia
oh da bi da
enya sembia the bank ni de nyame nyoma dum na o nyi o mutim free sa
because
shareholders no say to tarnish the image of the bank in that hard when say shareholders no
because when enye rip enye obi a o nya
say be man yire ejina na chi
honestly maybe na be bisa say man na yire no sabri
onka no kure wo mu nyina nkyere na yire no na onko no kotodwa anim na say oba no nya gina ni kuna chi say pe asem na gu asem ni onya gina ni kuna chi say pe asem na gu na ne man nyina nkrokro no oba court wa na ne yire ene ne man nyina di akire na fe na fail wa ya hwe ni pon so de beba driver yo wo golden tulip in a drive wo no so butu akire obenya
na oye national service personnel
anti afison ya wo beko no ana branti ka che ne se mo mpre kura so beba be pa adwuma wo bank onkonko tena fi no de no wo behwe no na wo ma mra ba bi obi na another managing director bi so nkanto so debi o di buaso ati ada na consideration de muntimi kan kire mi o dada
no weekends
and
no say we num say no mutimi chese mra ma o
ai
o mutimi ka to so ana me pese obeba ha beche ma wo ba 2 hours
oba so ya frame
oba so ya frame on na chance wo de no ma na kwa awie no on na chese se no ma we ma obeba ya frame
so when you
wa so we nim na say o bon ho mpem na wo kwa one friend na so ni ho na akọ na obete wasum
so asa when you wa ya na nye desa
yeah bro
we no hand every
yeah bro
what you so asompe
what you so asompe
oh yeah na no na delegate the chase so no what dey asemare hosam was JHS girl and na why electrocuted Evelyn Watin oh radia kwadai pa na esi here say a 16-year-old girl
yeah
na dia na photo so aba wiase nyina so just oba utwa photo bi aje so de na chichire utwa photo bi aje so de na chichire
enu ana aba o
hwe wo bay delegate ani ma say sabi wosumpun na e fensen e pay 3 hases so no ni tumpo na dia kura na esie the mo ntwa photo amfa sabi aku enoma bi ankyere wo mochi wasa na ayede
ana mama yes you move kra no so is enoma bi e we akire kra na
oh me dey tell sama wo mama ye pen say nations prophet do kumase
prophet one
prophet one oh sama wo bi asa ba man wasu so dey agbebutu wo mama ye dey ade apepa ho ahohuru mama wato wo so awonye ne sa na mo dey kire henefo na kwadai die na Daniel Daye Odumase na otwere de baye sunwa Odumase no wokan ose yakoda na dimfinhia edunum na oye JSS2 girl na no memeneda na ensu to wo sunwa municipality no ene se akoda okoro Makale Junior High School wo sunwa Odumase ye sunwa West District wo Bono region na ne papa na ekasai abro so aduome ose eye nipa everything no na ono nko ni nipa na owo fie sa abre no na oba be ye aduane ene ensuo no hyase ese egugu na fede eye ayeremu ene emu ayeremu na de he ena agrada don na okọ ne dem afede de ibehu ane se wontimi nkasa afede de bibia twetwetwa no saa na afi soso no ne bo ne nufu soso no na ahye na ne mobile phone so da ne nchen a chese na emu abubu wo dem honom ene yede no ko Bono Regional Hospital ne say doctor for say BID brought in dead o kan say we free mu na doctor for no kan say and a daily guide so the other no was say OSP probe Mahama there were cost 14 million a year cedis and the question Mahama cost 40 million cedis
OSP aba bontin aba bekas omokran omonkas akese the aba bontin
oh we OSP proves Mahama over 14 million delegates bribe yes a missing no and you go the adwuma and the find that the Democrat was credibility no dey adwuma na osi ko fi dwuma ye fo mo sesen he was staff issued 3-day ultimatum
almost senator ontua
on ntua ada management ni o
no na no pe na ye bi
management ni o
na ye
management no kwa na
Maxwell ko fi dwuma ono na etua
ono etua na muni
human resource accountant
human resource muni internal auditor anu covid mo na chete mo fa we nkwa
mo say e bia wo mu kotua no no CZ say da bi mo nko kotua de ya eno mo say
300 million wa na dika nyam nyina na mo ye adwuma na mo dika penso so de ya na ban adwuma e fo so de enam ka se ka covid man ka gi wo kidi nko wa ya ni so e de ni
say okay de na wa ya de o because say give your products say no products o mo de aba ba e kama e bi kro mo de kwa ama no ne o mo de kwa ama no ne
because the private people no etimi ye say kasapa timi ye na adonko timi ya ade na oman ne de gi hok no ontimi nye because adonko the articulator be say 50 na watwe bia no de ko Burkina Faso kasapra ko ne a dominating Nigeria be kakrakra wo pe bi Ghana wo nya bi kasapra ko that is how best watimi akọ Jamaica kra kasapreka koduro a chese o hwe nubuna na ewo mu a mo de ye adwuma na die ne ba ya kasapreka timi ye ema eya donko timi ye na gi hok entimi nye majere
wa fa se ni nyina no ni nyina ye wo mo output output no so ni nyina
the mienu ye private led and ba ko ye government led it just a government intimi nye in enterprise ana
and intina government intimi nye esa ban ni timi ye na yesuban na de tete aban adwuma nim ntine ma na kokobasa
suban ben ya
na say attitude ye de ya aban adwuma no ipa na emfa no say private person e de on ni ko na adwuma no supervision ni bibia ye adwuma badu be hwe ye kan adwuma ye fo yi bi kura na wo mani abre o mo ka se obehwe na sabi bia na kwa mo fa so ye adwuma no kura no the total output a ye hwehwe de afiri o mo no kura no mo ntimi provide
it be as o hwe ni pa dodo ye adwuma ho a Maybe nipa ba ko bia the production levels at the same. Now when they compare private sectors wo wadonko so eye kasapreko ono so no nipa ba ko bia production levels at the same. No.
Yeah.
And Timmy and Shane, they just say,
I'm of late in the Gihawk because there's an answer. Oh,
you got not Gihawk and Aka, distilleries and phytoricas and the Abacono, or more Muyen Runo, they just and Kaha, as I'm mean and Naka, and Omo and Ka glass factory no crassono, Omo by night and affidavit, we saw somebody say, oh, as them bank granny. Yeah, and you some so. Omo na me no airport company. GRF for ba omo pamu omo say omo GRF for me hwe mu book mu na me wa me supermarket dia me ma GRF for me hwe me book eh na GRF for so ate ase am ya pamu omo gongo to airport nu mu what's he saying airport company locks at GRF task force and omo ye den and omo ja ne sa asem be kura ni and omo ta me asan twetwa mu photos asa de aka ho Christabel Oboshi Anan and Jessica Ahiniba Johnson and a truly free Accra de Bay. What's a year Ghana Airport Company, a true trasamo Wamakudi, the Ghana Revenue Authority, a yes, one more call no more. Say one more quack share, Sika Yajiji, and Enoma. I'm my man and my bantia, Mamu man, and Mamu Machra. And a task force almost free say, Affinie. And no shopping centers, or restaurants, or more businesses. I fed one airport company, dear airport for said Debbie, Yamama audit your books. Abra, hospitality operators within the international terminal 3. Now, wait, I say, and Crawford Babaji Dino every airport company. And the aircraft share warmer, yes, or VAT, no taxes, requisite taxes, and no Ghana airport company say, was see any on my GRF one and Sancroft one or we as me down.
Now, woman, no, say, woman, the GRF fire.
I said GRF one SC almost sorry, almost conquer for supermarket, almost conquer for Jumum, Echo show me booksum, some use VAT receipt and almost no my yet on prices no, almost young requisite taxes and now, woman, the young Crawford. Na ye wo terminal 3 hono na ye wo shops wo ho ye wo restaurant wo ho into omo kosa shops no ho no ma kosa restaurant no ho and na Ghana Airport Company no abegina ni mu say o ma GR kosa shops no ho mimi yo betimi aka ne ho kase hwan no de tibi ko ne shop mu na wo GR obi abehan wo airport company obi abehan wo
na exercise bi cost wo pa na ente say tax force for no kokwana
almost say
tax force we say shops nyina wo mu rem
almost say DR your friends airport company say tax force na mo man near ahead is wo mo ba
na since when na DR for mo yo madwuma we ya no mo di kan tonkla e ka tell say ye ba na wanya hoto so let us say bibi cost wo ho na mo airport company for no say the yes na
DR for the gina bonten be 2 hours a omo gina wiam a ya mfi wo mo no and omo tu ya no mo de call Nkrofo private shops were East Legon na wo de call Nkrofo private shop were East Legon I don't know omo do omo bia ma mo bae anti just say GR for and me and you so relevant a statute to be a set up GR and to me omo was say omo to me local Nkrofo businesses na mumu de eno anu na mko ahunu say we ahunu ahunu Georgia we book no ka no say friend saying animal farm enti 2 legs de enye so 4 legs na ye nko so e amo de monye
airport company for one more first statement one de anomo nchere ho one de bia ba beto one family na one be kire me de enti a one de salao GR task force nso be ra because GR for mo share say adwuma we ase na ye ne na ye nim de enti a eno ama e no so koto no ma no board den nim na we ya one
no head of Accra Central Enforcement Area Joseph Annan ose o madwuma no ya na eye putupuru ni aba beto ahyem so enti o mo sheda nyin Nkrofo asotrete ye ba ne ene maboaboa mo ho but the question is say nye GR for book enye airport company for books ena no mo kwa akohwe dia adenti no mo beba be sin Nkrofo anim say we mu de ya mamon konkohwe ya hwe de be kwa ko firi mu abai ya hwe de be firi mu aba wo se yate yete hono no de yete hono no de yete hono no answer na be ku ya ni mo no so no ya chronicle na also de aba Nkrofo businesses din na de da hai or say appeal against fraudulent appropriation of $80,000. Court orders UBA to deposit 60,000 cedis and also pay $20,000 to plaintiff. Even kwanuntum. Hey, asema da court ayedi.
Da court.
And yes, some first we mrameto. Na $60,000 na UBA omunya bi mfa ngoto court ana. And the nipan so de asem no so koye na. Yenya bi mfa mana na. Omudi omasem wiane a. Sebi ni se obi mfa ne car be si we. No bi so mfa car documents mrei. And na we ni ase bank na so mfa $80,000. And the nipan so so.
Okay, send me only 80,000. But I go 60,000 about.
60,000.
I go 20,000.
Aha. Kofreku and a cross asemi at the buyer. Or see UBA Ghana and judgment to be called so Kumasi High Court. A year one no and a general and a bear may be so a friend principal. Now honestly a branch manager UBA. I want to do more. Now was a quabana and we a businessman with Kumasi. Our operative was a quabana trading enterprise. Or no and or the UBA for no and a woman branch manager no or Doma Kojina Court a year commercial division. The woman boom $80,000 $565 $80,565 na a year say kwabene na se nyina ne say $80,000 no branch manager wonu ogina mu na chase court no nyintum say dwumadie no a aye branch manager ne di ye egina bank ne di ne mu di ye no aye dishonest na aye fraudulent say what this says kana wosenka what they emma aye continental commodities our franch no bank no anye ne yie say what this says kana de akọ it was say kwabena na odi kokoma akwase frifa ONA legal consult kumase a wo moji interest krasa de aka ho na fesu no o say kwabena san hwehwe say ye be ma bank no assign ede €5,000 managing director of continental communities no or the fact the bag Ghana has say ya or bebe share say $80,000 no a business a transaction ye de ko and say a bank no bibi and from so be dia ba asem no akwakoto it's gonna ko di baby na say ya nipa kronsa be kan sika. We believe in a free yakoto cocoa farmers Ghana akuafo cocoa akuafo almost say atopa Akoto tops them all. Hey, Mr. T. Akoko say Akota nekro. It's Asama Chronicles also. Anybody don't know. A graphic or Wahinefa.
No, mama.
And a graphic and me as my catches like a triadunco. Oh, I travel a diano. Pabnaman, Daily Statesman, and also at the bar, or say Mahama taken to task over whimsical promises to deceive Ghanaians. Now Mahama na kana say na why na say Mahama I kana say I want in Huasia and then Abraham kwase what the lead story. Be news desk answer. Or say Joe Jackson and worker say Joe Jackson so no was a company ya mo yesika Delex Finance and Joe Jackson be can say Mahama and some worker say or the bank for license be some more no nya dia e wo say yesoso and Joe Jackson e kan star we and someone down am offer ase ade baaye the me san ko ne nkuti mu ne de we ye kaniba now so president dia memfanfa MPP for adwosuo MPP for say akamfo me so mutimi di president wo MPP mu na twam it is so ye kaniba dia na president dia
I'm the position as him here. Okay, in there. One guy as okay, there. We are can even have a president in the Congo baby never go MPP fraternize who go presented. You didn't obey your it's yentie a Kufudia, Rachobejani, one on eka, yentie de Kufudia, Rachobejani, Wakan ye, even I am from Waba. As I say,
for massive for
Kufudia, Rachobejani. What's he saying? What's he saying? What's saying?
For massive mechanic in ano, it does send back a person matrasi. Mechano, ewe Christophe Webre, Aya Ghana, and mine, I say Ghana and mine a Christo mine. And the Bimoha almost a year to Macremoni MD. So, Massam in a Hona Medina. Assembly at Titia. Titia, yen say, Tio. Baby a Ghana Yakono. Say Ghana. And yet, Crowbacco, Pet and a Ghana mine. There was something for Ghana ha. There were Ike before Ghana ha. There were crime for Ghana ha. There were crop for Ghana ha. There were brew for Ghana ha. South foreign, you will be a party of any MPP mu. A tressa MPP. Embrana account phone quantity as soon as come. Say, you bet me and your beer. Obet me a fissa. Tribes, I'm a boy kitty, every summer by a president of Ghana. Tieni you. A kiss of four. A bit more episode with that, I must say. Yenny a dorsum tie. Nigeria. And come for a dorsum as a president no or a Christoni. Senegal. And come for a dorsum so president no or a Christoni. Tio. Say. On my munu in our doors, a chess, a munipabia, but we are president Dachi. What you say? On me are doing. Not yet, and was some one was on Becaton and was some. A Christopher, Mundio. For the first time, Yababenya or Cremonitio. Cremonia, or president of Ghana. Obey a standard, obey set standard. I'm a Cremonibio person. President Dachi of Ghana for the first time, baby.
Ne we boni be no waka. Watch the befi. Na walk in semi. Na mo Tinubu. 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 Enti we walk boni be pa na waka. Upe we can niba na pe president dia. Ko ba bi bubro ko di ne. Mo jije ho mamu ntie mo kakra.
So mechanic in ano, it does send back up a matrasi.
Hey, I'll come look at this.
Mechano, our Christopher Webre.
Oh, wow.
I Ghana and mine. I say Ghana and mine a Christo mine.
Yes.
And the Bimoha almost a year to Macremoni MD. So,
Sure.
Massam in a Hona Medina. Baby a Ghana Yakono. Say Ghana. And yet, Crowbacco, Pet and a Ghana mine. There was something for Ghana ha. There were Ike before Ghana ha.
Good. Very good.
There were crime for Ghana ha.
Okay. That's okay.
There were crop for Ghana ha. There were brew for Ghana ha.
Just answer the damn question.
South foreign, you will be a party of any MPP mu.
We know.
A tressa MPP. Embrana account phone quantity as soon as come.
Oga, that's where you talk. Repeat them again.
A tressa MPP. Embrana account phone quantity as soon as come.
He said what?
Wonders shall never end.
A Christopher. A bit more episode with that, I must say. Yenny a dorsum tea.
So now what did this guy do?
What's he talking about?
Solomon, take this man away.
Tie Nigeria. And come for a dorsum is a president no or a Christoni.
Are you done?
Senegal. And come for a dorsum so president no or a Christoni.
Boy, ask your grandfather. How can someone in his right senses say such?
Tio, say, on my munu in our doors one, a chess, a munipabia, but we are president Dachi. What you say? On me are doing.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Not yet, and was some one was on Becaton and was some no. A Christopher, Mundio.
He need deliverance.
For the first time, Yababenya or Cremonitio.
What did you just say, man?
Cremonia, obey president of Ghana, obey a standard, obey set standard. I'm a Cremonibio, president Dachi of Ghana for the first time, baby.
Hey! This is the work of the devil. I cast you and I bind you and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Right. Honorable Member of Parliament for New Jabin Saf, Kufudia MP, Deputy Trade Minister, Ochrebefi, and women delegates for Bawumia, and Nano Nomkushia Mokufudia. In somewhere, what they call two women delegates for Bawumia, Eastern Region, special lunch, you know, or they call two women, and a dahonum. In the studios, a Bo Backman, or a writer and a political strategist. Or and Miami offer say Major Rosajama, aloof observers.
I on cross check it the facts in here. Once I say you know, if you are sending data, yes, so can be a poker when you are you amount fact. Nigerian person, when you're Christian, and maybe and a Christian. And into now, man for cry bonus of what say, obey or Baba done it, Nigeria, and I say, and Cremofo and mines are now a binum Christians, your work. So they be because the money be a Christian, no, no, a Muslim. So into
a Yoruba Muslim.
Into on your Christian. It's a no correct. Information or kind of accurate. My diplomatic was an assem. My diplomatic and accurate. Next time I know what taking here. And Senegal, so I said, in Makisol, Pacho Makisol. But we'll find out check it is we'll be to Mago. Pacho on your Christian. Yes, Reno. Information be what they ma. Now me tell you, oh yeah, Kaniba. Now so president dear, Papa baby, I never go for dinner. Mapo. Now so president dear, come baby broke dinner. Oh yeah, some. As in for ya some. Oh yeah, some. We ya chiao. Yeah, Major do. Befi akasa. Gospel truth. Lambusier and also can be an sister like
no sister and I'm surprised there. MPs too. Quick Ontario, 1 week or 2 weeks and the Senegal president. It's not true. And put the Tanzania president or to a man. Not true. The lady who just
be free mono now.
You will not so bizarre. Now since I'm missing there, oh yeah, tete there. Honorable Befi, or your deputy trade minister. Yeah. And trade, you know, you'll be dealing with African countries, particularly West African countries.
After crash over.
Yes. And see, you should be able to know what is happening in every African country.
Now, so him.
And see, now, what should I do up there? Because it is, you know, and Tassi, there a whole deputy minister who is a member of parliament will take a microphone and tell delegates, there,
women delegates,
yes, there, Nigeria, Nigeria. Why one election point Ontario? Nancy and why. Is he saying there? Abana what we know on fana dream and name and for the new in Zechirana. Oh yeah, one work a crowd. To the extent they to me catch them for there. Nigeria president or a Christian. Oh no, sir, only mama catch them. Tinibu, what trouble when I say, or a Muslim. The vice president, Oyin, or ya no running mate Oyin, so no. Or you Muslim running mate for a reason. For a reason. You see, that it a share a seminar. Befikana. Befi a share argument as some of us here, you know, why she making up? Indirectly, no, or unknown to him, no, why she making up? Was an argument you know there. It doesn't make political sense. It is not politically wise or prudent there. Elections in Arokono, you are going to sell a candidate in a market for them to buy so that you get power. Now, if you open it, the market is the cotton azum. If no 72%, almost 72%, for a particular group of people, now that is the argument. Nobody has said so. That's not the argument. I'm an example. Look at Tanzania. The president now, or a lady, or a Muslim. How did she become president? Sitting president, we. He's not the president. Yamin Pengu, there, Mazimano Baka, for there, being Su or Ghana. Now, so, Chitndeyan post a president, Akufa Kada, will resign. Who will be the president of Ghana? It will be. What is going to be the most and what people make decisions on religious considerations. People make decisions on ethnic or tribal considerations. People make decisions on economic. So you can say
paragraph 98 and 99 of the WikiLeaks as someone, the current General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, Fifi Kwete, a former member of Parliament for Kitu South, or can a day WikiLeaks for no say. In addition, Kwete said some Ghanaians, particularly Northerners and Muslims, who feel that Vice President Mahama deserves the nomination and is being treated disrespectfully by his party after serving loyally as Kufuor's deputy, Okan Ali Mahamo. Peter said the NDC would exploit these negative sentiments to generate support for its own candidate. And 99, he goes. Concerning Vice President Mahamad's Muslim faith, Peter said religion is an important factor in Ghanaian politics and that many Christian Ghanaians would never vote for a Muslim presidential candidate. While most Ghanaians will not admit this openly, Peter said a Muslim could not be elected president of Ghana. This is what Kwete, now General Secretary of the NDC, said to the Americans in WikiLeaks.
ADAKABRI, you know, recently, I some series of articles. And the articles now, you know, I was looking at the studio, Mabaka, some things about politics. Mabaka had a politics is a game of strategy. Mabaka also the politics is a game of numbers. It's a game of comparative advantage. It's a game of words, and it's a game of power. The latest series, I looked at politics as a game of connection. A game of connection. And the argument I was making in the article, in there, answer Obi be decided about to Obama Obi, either a political party or Obaka or about to Obama or a candidate, you know. First, a connection should be established between the two. That connection must be established first. And as I've mentioned, the first one I considered in my article, economic connection. I call it the economic connection factor. On there, people will look at Obi from economic point of view. Then you could say, yeah, you know, Obutum wa abua ma Ghana economy wa koye ana. there are people like that who will vote. There are people,
The middle level income earners.
yes, especially those who are into investment. And they look out for who is going to come and Ghana economy will improve so that more investment in there. On capital.
But Global Info Analytics is number 3
Yes.
as to their preference and Crawford to Obama particular party.
Very important. And another factor, which is the connection factor, is the religious factor. You can't take it. I've written several about Nigeria election. Before that, and I told you who was selecting Tinubu ahead of the vice president, the professor. Yes. And the reason Nigeria. So, people have religion. They rejected the president candidate.
Who was a Christian?
Who was a Christian?
Abra, population wise, no Muslims in the doors.
A dozen, about 54%. One pose until the Ghana for Yenzi. Ghana for not so far, wasn't about 54%. Even with the 54%, they felt that no, let's not make that mistake. So they chose Tinubu. And that was not even the whole thing. When they Atiku chose a Christian vice president. Obi chose it was left to Tinubu. Tinubu wanted to win the Muslim vote. If you should listen to this. If you should listen to this. Because he wanted to win the Muslim running mate. So the two because they wanted to
reinforce their base in the Muslim
community. And exactly so you
don't like Muslims.
No. Appease them to have the numbers. That is exactly what they did. So they won APC with Tinubu.
Tinubu no, or ye Muslim,
yes,
at or ye Yorubani,
yes,
to from the southern part of Nigeria,
yes,
and now or no, or ye Muslim need to know our connection with the Muslims in the north. Northern Nigeria,
yes,
and Atiku,
yes,
or no, they offer the northern part of Nigeria,
yes,
and or ye Muslim,
yes,
in order for Tinubu to be doubly sure, no, and was choose a Muslim from the north,
yes.
I didn't hear the running mate,
yes.
And Atiku choose a Christian
from the south.
Yeah. No, and the Drew say Muslims in the north no to abano. And na Tinubu saying Atiku nya saying.
Tinubu 5.5 million votes.
So on free. That's why you Muslim.
Yes.
And then the running mate here from the north.
Yes. And Atiku had 5.1. Yes.
And now is a sign Muslim.
Yes. So if somebody tells you the religious factor doesn't play, I'm going to say already. They don't care who comes economically. Because you will be bound by a BBO who be a lemon. Only then, be no church member, no faith member, original. What to a trauma?
That connection
is there. And the third connection I wrote about, which is the tribal connection, also happening in Nigeria. And it happens the connection they have of Chrome. I mean, currently, if you listen to some of the argument and go through Maker or some of the presidential candidates, one supporters, when they go to North, they tell the Northerners, our brother, he's our brother, so let's support him. So they could see that what are they doing? Ethnic or if you care to know politically and economically, we have special relationship. Now, if you go to Nigeria, once again, APC, they knew that, and because of the economy, they could lose the elections.
That is challenges in the economic front.
The economic factor. So they realized the first it's not a coincidence. They won in all the Europe except Lagos. Watch this. They won in, if you go to Ogun, Osun, Kwara, Tiki, they won in all those areas except Lagos. And you know why they lost Lagos?
Tell us about it.
Because of the religious factor. Because there, all the major churches in Nigeria, in Lagos. And prior to the election, BBC reported the religious factor in Nigeria politics has become prevalent because people were talking about it. They interviewed an imam. BBC, everybody can go and check. He said there, he has asked his people to vote for a Muslim because he believes that Nigeria gets better when a Muslim leads Nigeria. And they show churches also preaching that they should vote for a Christian. So in Nigeria, Obi won. Even though
in Lagos,
Obi won. Even though Tinubu was once a governor.
Mm-hmm. In fact, he made a name in Lagos.
Yes. And interestingly, the governor who was chosen, who won, APC, even though APC as a party with Tinubu, they lost, the governor now who is a Christian won the Christian vote in Lagos. So you see, even in Lagos,
so there's a connection.
There's a connection. And I'm saying that what Befi said, apart from the...
Befi said what?
There, an example of countries Odosu. I
said this is the time Vice President Dr. Muhammad Bawumia ever set the standard that opens the gate for any Muslim wishing to become president to follow.
Yes. See, but I told you, this argument, which is not correct in there. Say a Muslim cannot be. It is never true. That's not an argument. The argument is that if a election as competitive, as important as 2024, when your opponent has chosen his candidate from majority group in Ghana, the Christian community is the largest community in Ghana. They are 71.2% of the population. So when your opponent is coming from that community, politically, it doesn't make sense to pick a candidate outside that group. Because certainly, there are a group of people within that group or community, they will have interest, which is religious interest. I mean, this one, you can't take it out. And he cited examples. I mean, Papa falsehood. There, Senegal, Muslims no do so. Name one president or a Christian. If you go to Senegal, their president is a Muslim. Muslims no do so. If you go to Nigeria, I told you Nigeria population is almost 54%.
Chesa, religious and tribal or ethnic connection. We say ultimately Tinubu Yoruba Muslim. since 1992, and I said background, no, I say the most populous tribal or ethnic grouping in the 5 northern regions are the Dagomes.
Yes, Dagom.
Number 1. Yes. And the second are the Kusasis. Okay. Now, since 1992, a year MPP, Edubuahin, Oni Dagomani, Roland Alhassan, and a Koye. And now, a year Jonkofo, as soon as Sakin Zongubano, Aliu Mahama, also a Dagomani, and on a Koye. Then, Nana Danko Kufuado, time, no, or the Mamprusi, any and on the Koye. And the most populous group in no, Dagoma for no, I've come to believe under the auspices of NPP, say, they will get a huge chunk, like the either the running mate or the flag bearership, because all called back to 1979, a year in the contest, the chairman of the Popular Front Party, now or ye Tolon na, and now almost call contest, or challenge Vitusu, and then Vitusu won, and then Ma Vitusu be a flag bearer, and then or the Tolon na a year and a running mate. It is no Ushimwa, Dagoma Fono, the Bia, and now almost numbers no ever. This time round, Sir Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, ebe ye flag bearer. Not just the dominant grouping, the most populous grouping in the north, Dagoma Fono, they don't get a stake. What do you make of it?
I believe in numbers.
Yeah.
Politics, if you want to win the numbers. If it is power you want, if it is not that a consideration, mean as a opposition, fine. Maybe you want to go.
Power there.
The powers are you focus on the numbers. That is why I always love my heart for Tinubu. Politically, very smart politician. If you go to the north, and the Dagobes are they have the numbers.
In the 5 northern regions.
Yes. See, Mamaka, Obia knew up here as a papa benefit on pay. Obia knew us as a papa benefit. As papa. And he said, strategically, no. If you're a political party and you want to win power, whether it is parliamentary or presidential, your consideration should be one as a millionaire. About to one numbers from particular places. For example, MPP want to elect a candidate. You know you can't win without the Christian community. You know you can't win without the women community in Ghana. You know you can't win without the youth community in Ghana. You can't win without the Akan community in Ghana. Because in terms of population, them groups in what does power Ghana. If you group people in Ghana in terms of faith, the Christians are in majority. In terms of tribe or ethnic, it is the Akans. In terms of gender, it is the women. And in terms of the age groupings, or the youth constitute almost 60% of our. Which
62.
Yeah, 62%. So what it means is that if you want to win power, when you sit down and do your calculation, you target these people. Who can we bring? Because if you can't satisfy the economic factor well, which for me, the strength of MPP relative to the economic factor, I'm being very objective. So what no? When you other factors no do, like what the APC people did in Nigeria. So who can we present? Even with the economic factor, no, people can still have hope and confidence in and say that when he's given the opportunity, he can do well. So that person can
given the background to say, NDC is here. I could choose John Dramani Mahama from the Gonja side, right?
Yeah.
It is also Uko now choose a Mamprusinia. Then the largest groupings, the Gomez, are lying fallow, and the second largest grouping, the Kusasis, are also lying fallow. What do you make of that?
Yes, and I'm saying it doesn't make sense. Politically, it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. If the consideration is to win power, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I have only one objective in my analysis. Because politics is about power. It's about having the numbers to win. And if you are doing calculations, you consider which group will give you the numbers to win. Pick somebody from that group, and you can easily get people, to vote for you. And it happens everywhere.
Bearing in mind, dear Ohinekese Yana Eka, Ufri said na or take into consideration the Dagomas as the largest groupings in the 5 northern regions. I am Don Martin Alan Corn Hono. Somewhere Yanaka, you know. They said, yeah, Dagoma Fosso, press Ombesa Basurana.
Yes, a politician, a smart politician. Or in Casana, some okay, but me be film. Put me be film there. He's making.
What's it, Jiskawi?
Yeah, it's a form of.
Meniskano.
Yes, it's a form of
2024. Ultimate na kunyano so San Francisco can breme.
Yeah, it's
a share patata kremu no drew so.
It's a form of a request. It's a form of a request from the great king. And I'm saying that
like I say, in the event say unya chance then the Dagomas could also push to become number 2.
I catch all the Obia knew as paper benefit about Obopo. And this game of politics, Obia was interest. And people do things to have their interest. And I'm saying that if you consider the fact that in MPP and Ochilbefi, honorable, I can't say the era MPP, I can't focus on only the MPP is over, which is a very serious statement. In the first place, Ochilbefi, who is talking, or you can you, or your MP, or your leader of MPP war, no constituency, or a new job in South. So is he saying there? Henceforth, New Job in South. On what will be if next election on Kobio because I can since 92 only accounts no easy as for New Job in Yakan. If you go there, you find other tribes or New Job in. But since 92,
ya bear mat now da a year Beatrice Boatin at now da, but the bear fiat now da, a Sibaya Boat now da. Ain't no. So share a year Kufodia Zongo Sua, a sopa, yes, me lad Aruma.
Yes, inti Nankasa someone or to them. How much children no commit suicide? Because the thing is that
I said this time Budingaba.
Yes,
and that's a Baba.
because the thing is that it is not about where the person is coming from. It's about who can give you the numbers to me, regardless of where the person is. If Obi be faith another tribe Aba or another faith Aba, that's what Obama vote now. So be it. But all men vote me in win is you shouldn't consider that because Obi is binti, Obi Sumbezibi. No, I have said it there. The conditions now at the moment with Mahama as NDC candidate, the condition to have a candidate, and I call it triple whammy. I call it a candidate with triple whammy, in the sense that if you have a candidate who is economically weak, that's one advantage. If you have a candidate who is religiously weak in terms of numbers, it's also disadvantage against Mahama. If you have a candidate who is in terms of tribe or ethnic consideration or you're weaker, it means you have triple whammy.
Where you are at a disadvantage when you are faced with Mahama.
So why do you present a candidate?
And you are saying, say, Dr. Mahama Baumia, are you weak on those 3 fronts?
Yes, oh yeah.
So number 1, which one?
I mean, the economic front. I mean, let's face it.
Why would you say, oh, you're weak at the economic front?
Yes, let's face it. I mean, whether we like it or not, even MPP for Nankasano, we are not happy where we are as a country in terms of the economy. Are you likely
to get somebody looking at the economic indices to say, I am disappointed in Nana, but I'll vote Baumia?
Oh, maybe you can get somebody. But you could get somebody who say he is the head of economic management.
And because of that,
he spoke about the economy. In fact, he came into the political limelight through the economic channel. That's
appealing to the middle level income earners.
Yeah. So people will always judge him on the basis of the economy. They're not going to consider any other thing apart from the economy.
And those who hailed him at the time,
yeah,
would they hail him this time?
I don't think so. There, Obi Biala, because everybody saying any BB da. I mean, people can
euphoria high.
People can embrace you.
Expectation.
Yes.
But now we know.
Yes. But when they give you the opportunity, for whatever reason, because leaders are to solve problems. Leaders are not to tell us our problem. No matter where we are as a nation, people would have expected there. Even in Zambia, now, a be a shred there, so I was a bar, able to I and Zambia, They will say there, I will as a person.
Yani Ebo Backman.
On the economic front.
Yani Ebo Backman, or a political strategist and a writer and an AD Enkomo. Then, if indeed Dr. Muhammad Bawumia against Mahama is weaker on the economic front, the second one.
Yeah, religious front.
And the religious front, tell us more.
Yes, and I'm saying the religious front.
We have put here attentively.
Yeah, and the religious front, you see, once again, we are playing a game of numbers, a game of connection. So, in terms of numbers, you look at Ghana population. I've always said the MP before, Abayakotui, we are not going to elect national chairman to sit in the party and manage the party. We are going to elect a presidential candidate. So the market you are going to sell the person in, are very important. And I'm saying that if you go to that market to sell your candidate, one of what doors to power market no do no.
I'm gonna appeal to
one Christian for.
You appeal to them.
Your opponent, a very strong opponent, not a weak opponent, very strong opponent. Because Ghana Yeshasi, NDC win 4, MPP win 4. So you have a very strong opponent. And I've said that
in the person of John Mahama.
John Mahama.
And his party NDC.
His party NDC. And John Mahama is
the Christian,
the largest community in Ghana, which is the Christian community. So you have opportunity to choose a candidate to contest John. And I'm saying you don't ignore
the religious factor.
No, you can't.
And your weakness therein.
Yes. So you pick a candidate. Okay, me a weak or hacker. Let me find strength here. Let me not find another weakness. So I will find strength here
to mitigate it.
To mitigate the advantage, as was done by APC in Nigeria against a PDP. Then you pick a candidate. Look at the way Ochibefi was struggling.
He was panting.
Yes, he was struggling to explain simple points.
Oh no, he doesn't exercise. That is all.
No, but you see, he struggled, but in the end, what did he do? He told a big lie.
Okay, so the third one.
The third one is the ethnic connection.
So the economic front, yeah. Dr. Muhammad Bawumia is weak.
It's weak.
And the religious front is weak.
It's weak, yeah.
And now you are on the ethnic side.
Yes.
All pitched against John Dramani Mahama.
Yes, it's weak. I mean, if you go to the north, the Gonjas are, you get the point. You're going to just have Aid and Pussy. So even between the two, A is there. And John Mahama and a wife, I can. People consider all those things when they are voting. No wife. And somebody was making an argument that since 92.
And since 92, Anakan has been an integral part of the presidency.
Yes. Either the wife or the the president and the wife. Either the president or the wife.
Since
92. And I'm saying that your mom and wife are until you don't want to lose a certain advantage the NDC, because MPP has had this advantage since 92 with the Akan community. About what in the last election, I've always made this argument. In the last election, MPP won 7 regions out of 60.
Let me then give you some figures and then comment on it. Yani Ebo Backman, and moment of pen and paper, kakram famamina, me man some figures be now on speaking to those figures. Political strategies, Ebo Backman, and Yanino AD and Komo Ekakra Ewa Hasi. Na ochre se woshe se MPP for John Dramani Mahama ene yanya kwako yinu no na wo say o kwako fa Dr. Muhammad Bawumia as propounded by Ochiriba Fia also on 3 scores Dr. Bawumia weak on the economic front because John Mahama benya the confidence to tout an economic as opposed to Dr. Muhammad Bawumia a normal council obey near Haley no na at the time near Hunubida near GD na Hunubida. It may not be the same. Or say at the religious front no so Mahama from the largest religious groupings of just under 72% Christians and Dr. Muhammad Bawumia not from the religious groupings, and then Osandeba the ethnic groupings yede ebaye. Now nana small ready there memfa figures emfa emano abrafri mam wamene mama de mode me pen na kwa kwese mapo wenye bi won famo inti ma menhwe said me move figures in famo I want you to write it down. It's very important. You are able to write it down. Then we take it from there.
Special Ice Natural Mineral Water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
To any. Now, Wednesday, May 17, 2023. In the studios, Obo Bachman, a political strategist and a writer. And come on, ye dear, ejina. Sa comments here, a free, a new job in South, Rashobi Gani, now a deputy trade minister, a Ura watch Befi, and Nano, and a buyer, and no one come and a Ebo Bachman, who didn't say, Yentie, a Ura watch Befi, that's a more okay.
I say Ghana and mine a Christo mine. Therefore, Master one mechanic in Ano, Igna Samba Person Matrasi. Mecano, ever Christo for Webre. I Ghana and mine. I say Ghana and mine a Christo mine. And the Bimoha almost a year to Macremoni, MD, so. Master me in a Honam Rigna. Assembly at Titia. Titia, Yen say, Tio. Baby a Ghana ye kono. Se se Ghana enye krobako pe ena ye Ghana mine. Ye wa Asante fo e Ghana ha. Ye wa Aigbe fo Ghana ha. Ye wa Nkran fo Ghana ha. Ye wa Krobo fo Ghana ha. Ye wa Bro fo Ghana ha. Sa fo nyina ye obi wo party e fe ne MPP mu. E kire se MPP emre na akamfo nkwadi asuna twam se say ye betimi anya obi a obetimi afisa tribes amabo nkitinkiti ebiso ma na ba ye president of Ghana tie ye o akizofo ebinim ebeso mo dada mo se ye ne edoso nti tie Nigeria enkemofo na edoso eso president no o ekrisoni Senegal in Cremofone Dawson, so president no or Christoni Tio say on my munu in our Dawson, a chess a munipabia, but we are president Dachi. What you say? On me are doing not yet, and was some one was on Becaton and was some no. A Christopher Muntio for the first time. Yababenya or Cremonitio. Cremonia, Opeso President of Ghana, Obey standard, Obey set standard. Amma Cremoni be Opeso President Dachi of Ghana for the first time.
Honorable Member of Parliament for New Jabin Saf, Deputy Trade Minister, Ura Wachribefi, and our training, Na Ebu Bakman in the final leg, and Sana Nuruddin Hamdan of the NDC, Abetanasi, Nana Nake of the MPP, so Atanasi. Papa Mienshe, that results from the 6 regions, maybe Wamawing. In the Ashanti region, MPP Enya 1795824. 1795824. Got it? Representing 72.75%. Number 2, Eastern region, MPP Egana 752061. 752061, representing 60.84%. Number 3, Kono region, MPP Enya 292604. 292604. Representing 58.22%. Then number 4, Ahafo region, MPP Ghana 145584. 145584, representing 55.04%. Then number 5, Central region, MPP Ghana 613804. 613804, representing 52.20%. Then number 6, Western region, MPP Enya 439724. 439724, representing 50.92%. 92%. That is in the election 2020. Out of the 7 regions are MPP winning, these are the 6 from the account regions are Unyaye, and then the percentage therein. Yeah. What do you make of these figures?
ADAKABRI, obviously, consider the politics in Ghana from ethnic perspective. MPP needs strength for Akan. Over the years.
So what did the Kenya? The era of Akan's leading MPP is over.
And that statement, maybe I think maybe by now he has regretted making that statement. I believe he has regretted making that statement because it doesn't make sense at all. If your strength is coming from the Akan areas, I like asking this question. Who kills a political advantage? This is your advantage you have over NDC. All the elections we've had in this country, to the extent that even in 2008, with Eastern and Ashanti region alone, the party was able to lead NDC, but into me and break 8. And I'm saying that where your strength is where your protection must be. Because
he looks at Dr. Bawumia's strength as having more impact than the strength in these 6 regions.
But from which area? Let's face it.
Let's face it. Killing the advantage.
He wants to kill the advantage. He wants to kill the advantage. But who kills a political advantage as having the accounts in your basket? Very important advantage. And I'm saying that, you see, it is not even these figures, which is more serious. What is more serious is that NDC also had votes in these areas. But all of these areas, MPP winning against NDC. And particularly with the Ashanti region, the performance of the party in Ashanti region in the last election was such that out of 16 regions in the NDC winning 9 regions. 9 regions NDC winning, the votes they had in the total area. Oma MPP a difference. Was it my MPP in all the 9 regions? A difference. Oh yeah, 1,151,000. I think 600 and something.
1.151.
That's the difference NDC gave MPP in all the 9 regions.
NDC won.
Ashanti region alone, MPP won.
NDC
with a difference. Oh yeah, 1,142,000.
1.142.
Maybe good. The actual difference.
Yeah, NDC 1.151.
Yes.
If 1.142 no free more. Abeka saying.
Abeka 8,671.
It is a 10 regions per and NDC winning 9 no. And when you the figures no and NPP so winning Ashanti no penwa.
Yeah.
MPP would have NDC would have won by only
8,000. So that should tell you how important
that region is.
Ashanti region. So in
the will win Ashanti.
In the next election, let me make this argument. Whoever MPP will put will win the election. But in your piano, when you know win your vote, kasi, there Obiano to win. But in your when you the same, you can't have the same vote by presenting different people. In other words, what I'm saying is that in Ashanti region, simple question I ask people.
More votes.
Yes, okay. The cotton balance Ora Vice President. Only be
now cotton a year chairman any Vice President.
Yes.
Our here.
Well, Ashanti region.
Ashanti region.
Yeah, pede Ashanti region. MPP across 2 million.
It have more than 2 million votes.
Because the last election
1.795.
And NDC one performance in Ashanti region was better than 2016.
Almost 27%.
Yes. It was 23% in 2016.
And
a jump to 26%. So what it means is that regional is the most important region for NDC.
For your numbers?
Yes, for their numbers. But they need to bridge the gap.
They pull you down.
Yes. So
and they go to their
So the next election, ADAKABRI, I've said it. In the next election, 4 regions are going to determine the direction of the election.
In the next election?
Yes, 4 regions.
Which and which?
Ashanti region, Central region, Western region, and Greater Accra.
Okay.
These regions will determine the direction of next election.
That's the swing or the determination?
3 of them are swing.
But the 4th one, which is Ashanti
region,
may not be, but it is a battlefield.
Yes, a battlefield. So you need a candidate. A cotton Ashanti region. As the Dr. Baum, objectively. Now, Allen, one a cotton Ashanti region, which one across 2 million. Objectively.
Win your name, more
votes across 2 million. Across 2 million. One is in Suruto, a Yorubo, a Humuruto, is anti-football paying their numbers.
About Aman.
Because apart from voting for a party, they also vote for a candidate.
The connection
is there. So I'm saying that you need a candidate who can give you the numbers in Ashanti region, the numbers in Central region, Western region, and Greater Accra. Because NDC, knowing very well that Central region is a swing region, Western region is a swing region, they've chosen new leadership in Parliament or reflect those 2 regions. Atufosin, Amabua. Now, do you know the argument? It's a connection argument, once again. Connection argument. That now they want the party to see the Central region has been given a prominent position in the party now. I suspect, I may be wrong, I suspect there was Mahama. I suspect, that's I'm talking as a strategist, that once they've satisfied the Central region with that majority appointment, a minority leader appointment, they may
and choose
somebody other than the woman from the central region. I'm doing all this because as a strategist. I'm thinking outside the box.
It's just keep picking a clue from Atoforce's elevation.
Yes, and Amaboa. Because they want to win Central and Western. Greater Accra, they won last time, but the difference, the margin, I forgot, but the margin was very small. In Greater Accra.
Not too big.
Yeah, it was very small. So Greater Accra remains a swing region. If you are going to target any region in Ghana, these are the 4 regions they are going to target.
Okay.
So you don't.
The era of accounts leading MPP is over.
No. But I believe that he has regretted making that statement.
Hey.
Because I mean, if you have a strength in a particular area, ADAKABRI, you don't try to take that strength for granted.
Own advantage.
Yes, you want to kill your advantage and win power. I mean, who does that? How can you kill your advantage and win power? Who does that? And how can you pick a candidate, as I've already mentioned, are you weak on economic factor? Are you weak on religious factor? Or you're weak on ethnic factor? When you can have a candidate who give you a certain kind of strength for economic factor, who can give you a certain kind of strength, if not even though they are all Christians, your candidate can position himself in such a way that the way he carries himself, he has carried himself from, let me mention name. If you pick Oral and Chamatin, you pitch him against John Mahama on economic front. At personal level, if you look at
head to head,
personal level, if you look at Oral and Chamatin, the profile, the pedigree, the track record,
the comment,
public, and his knowledge in economics and trade and other things, sir. He comes with a certain strength that Mahama doesn't have as a person.
The aura.
Yes. I'm talking about in terms of economic knowledge, in terms of even international exposure. Yes. Yeah. So the point I'm making is that Oral and Chamatin will give you that strength on the economic front. Because, I mean, first, take it or leave it. If you look at Oral and Chamatin, and he tells Ghanaian about his strength in terms of the performance, even in trade ministry.
Demonstrable track.
His performance as a consultant to the United Nations, to just look at even what he did as what he conceived. This
with the GTP, the Martin is saying Operation Own a Farm, and Mahama is saying Operation Feed Yourself. Is somebody understanding somebody?
So I'm saying that ADAKABRI, as a strategist, if I want to win election, I have Oral and Chamatin, Dr. Bawumia, to choose from. And I assess the market, the political market. I assess all the factors I've mentioned, the economic factor connection, the religious factor connection, the tribal factor connection. If I assess these 3, I will write Dr. Bawumia off completely.
Okay. Baba, I will break in Faso. Was a kid to the best size car. And you need to be winning. Intiano.
It's a samba person matransi.
Hey, I'll come look at this.
Mekano, ewe Christophe Webre.
Oh, wow.
Aye Ghana, and mine. I say Ghana, and mine, a Christo mine.
Yes.
And you been more almost a year to macremoni, MD, so.
Eh, sure.
Master me in a honor region. Baby, a Ghana, Yakono. Say Ghana. And yet, Krobako, Pet and a Ghana mine. Ya was Santa for our Ghana ha. Ya were I before Ghana ha.
Good. Very good.
Ya want crime for Ghana ha.
Okay. That's okay.
Ya were Krobo for Ghana ha. Ya were Bro for Ghana ha.
Just answer the damn question.
South Foreign, you will be a party of any MPP mu.
We know.
Express MPP. Embrana account phone quantity as soon as come.
Oga, that's the way you talk. Repeat them again.
Express MPP. Embrana account phone quantity as soon as come.
Hey!
You say what?
Wonders shall never end.
A Christopher. Ebinemu episode with that, I must say. Yenny a door soon tea.
So now what did this guy do?
What's he talking about?
Solomon, take this man away.
Tie, Nigeria, nkramofo na dɔɔso nso president no ɔyɛ kristoni.
Are you done?
Senegal nkramofo na dɔɔso nso president no ɔyɛ kristoni.
Boy, ask your grandfather.
How can someone in his right senses say such?
Tio, sɛ ɔman mu no nyinaa dɔɔso a ɛkyɛ sɛ emu nipa biara bɛtumi abɛyɛ president daakye. Wote aseɛ? Ɔno meyɛ adwen.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Na tie anwasɛm a anwasɛm na mbɛka kyɛw anwasɛm no. Ekristofoɔ muntie o.
He need deliverance.
For the first time, yɛbɛbɛnya ɔkramoni tie o.
What did you just say now?
Kramoni a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛyɛ president of Ghana, ɔbɛyɛ standard, ɔbɛset standard. Ama kramoni bi ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ president daakye wɔ Ghana for the first time yɛbɛnya bi.
This is the work of the devil. I cast you and I bind you and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Right. And in the studios, Nuruddin Hamdan of the NDC, a former municipal chief executive, or Asokore Mampong. Nuruddin.
ADAKABRI. He said, yeah, I mean, MPP and India, they don't have the men.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes. Because they say, you know, and then almost say Bawumia is superior. Ochina, almost say Alan is superior to Bawumia. But strangely, they forgot completely say the economy of Ghana that is in the mess today is the contribution of Bawumia and Alan. Bawumia is the chairman of the economic management team, and Alan is a key member, frontliner in the management of this economy. Sometimes I get shocked when they say, Alan has done much. Trade ministry, what has he done? Look at our trade ministry. Go and see Tamaport today. It's like a cemetery.
The new minister was there today.
Yes, the Tamaport today. Indigenous businesses are collapsing under Alan Tramantin. How many businesses has he created? How many economic trades is going on in Ghana? Now people are going to Nigeria to import into Ghana. Why can't we import from China for Nigeria to come import from us so that we can make money? People leave Ghana and go to Alan Chamantin has done so well in the trade. Literally, he's done nothing. And so I can see that you can see that Minyo is part of Alan. And when you see the Bawumia person also espousing his theories, then you begin to get more confused and say, now assembly now moving. And then Deputy Trade Minister is saying, Muslim. You see, Ghana has gone beyond religious and tribal sentiment. ADAKABRI nyina yoko school baako. Uko class Christian wom, Muslim wom. I think it's unfortunate when we start doing tribal politics and religious politics in Ghana. This is what Kwame Nkrumah has worked so hard to kill in this country so that we can see ourselves as one people. It doesn't matter the religion. It doesn't matter the tribe. It doesn't matter if one has competency and the person can do the work and can help Ghana to develop and can help the youth to develop. Given the responsibility and the chance, regardless of where he belongs to. That is why I see the statement of the deputy minister as very, very unfortunate. And this tells you that the minister of NDP don't study, don't do a mess. Nigeria, and you don't know that the and you are saying all these things outside a home minister, where lies your credibility? Where lies your integrity? The question is, did you know whichever? If I were the president, some of these people should never have been given opportunity, because when you have the opportunity to come and speak, you should speak in a way that people know that, oh, we know what we are doing.
That he brought about. Perhaps you would assess Dom Hammer.
No, I wouldn't want to go there because it's a personal point that he has raised. It's not an authority. So, what does it mean?
No, I didn't say. I didn't say it's weak. I said on religious factor.
Weak in religious factor.
Yes,
don't you?
Perhaps when we come back, you comment as to, since 1992, we have not had Muslim on the presidency. Why is this so?
We did. Not the presidency, but the vice.
No, I'm talking about being the president. How come since, I would even say since independence, Ghana has not had the opportunity to witness the Muslim presidency?
Yeah, he was blaming somebody there. About simple research work. Who there Nigeria president or Muslim? So he was talking about research and okay. Can I do Magana Funya Winte? Read this. Simple research work. It is free. You see, these are free. These are free things you can get free on the internet.
Trade in Ghana average minus 109.12 USD from 2004 until 2023, reaching an all-time high of 666.99 USD million in March 2022, and a record low of minus 733.10 USD in October 2013. What does it tell us?
Virtually nothing.
Virtually nothing. Okay.
If it doesn't reflect in my pocket.
Oh, he's running away. He's running away.
What he means by self-efficacy, what does it mean?
Yes. This is trade surplus. Okay, trade surplus. This is how we trade as a country. We sell and we buy. When you sell, you spend money to sell. When you buy, you spend money to buy. Every time one of the indicators actually that you are doing well in whether you have trade deficit or trade surplus. What we have here, trade surplus. Taking Canning was reaching all-time high of 666.99 million US dollars. That should tell you that somebody was working at the trade ministry. So when you come and sit here and blame somebody for not doing research to know that Nigeria president is a Muslim, for not doing research to know that the Senegal president is a Muslim, and you yourself, you have not done research about Ghana trade.
Look at.
And you come and sit here and say, what has he done in trade ministry?
ADAKABRI.
No, we are not doing arguments.
So you are suggesting, say, available data would have suggested, say, somebody has done some, Alan has done something at the trade ministry.
Yes,
and while researching,
yes,
there man opportunity on comment. Nuruddin.
You see, Adaka, what is the essence of data? We have come to believe all over the world that your economy must translate in the lives of the people. How many times have we not seen data being cooked in Ghana at the Ministry of Finance? Oh. How many times? How many times have we not challenged the Ghana Statistical Service? How many times at the Parliament, our members of Parliament have not challenged the Minister for Finance that the data that is presenting is hiding some of the figures? And IMF has come to confirm that some of the figures were hidden, and they asked that the figures should be brought out. So if you come and tell me that there's a data that show me how many companies, show me, I've given you a practical example. Go to Temapos. When John Dramani Mahama was there, cars were coming. The place is almost virtually full. You can't even pass. Today, go there. We don't have
so if you don't have,
if people are not important,
so if you don't
how
have
does the economic
develop? My brother, so if you don't have facts,
it's not about facts.
No, to talk about
it's not about facts.
No, you can't just me. That is what I do. I don't just talk.
Okay, at the end of what can Ufri say who dispute a person or rebut?
Okay, this is on the trade one. There, on the trade one.
And he's saying, say, there's lack of business, lack of activity at the ports now.
And I'm saying, no, of course, we have as a nation, we are going through economic challenges.
Who
caused some? No, that one. No, but nobody has run away from it. Nobody has run away from it. No, listen. I'm coming.
You can't cause this and tell me you are doing better.
No, listen to me.
It doesn't make sense.
I believe, say, or share head to head. Can you compare John Mohammed's track record to that of Chematin as a minister?
John Dramani Mahama was the chairman of the when he was
that one too is a lie. It's a lie.
But man, chance, man.
It's a lie.
No. Who was?
Ishmael Yamson was. It's a lie. So I'm saying that you don't just come and sit here and say things and go scot free. I mean, why was it there with me?
You are saying
he was not in charge. Ishmael Yamson was in charge of the economy during most time. From most time, when most took over. I'm telling you, ask anybody. He doesn't know. You see,
chairman of the economic management team was
Ishmael Yamson was the one in charge of. Ask anybody. Ask you. Ask
come.
No, it is what
you should stop this.
You don't know.
You are too big for this.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
John Dramani Mahama was in charge of that.
No. He says Ishmael Yamson
was in charge,
and it is for us to check.
You can check.
And buttress the point.
So you can check. So let me go ahead.
I'll check.
You can check and come back to us.
You can let some of your NDC people even call and tell you.
No. Let's give him the chance.
You see,
pitting John Mahama against Alan's candidacy. Let's hear you.
Now, look at the economy when John Dramani. Look at it.
How do you look at it?
Ebo Maninkasa. Ninkasa.
Sorry. You're my friend.
Ebo, it was under that same committee that we went and borrowed. And the MPP came and said, borrowing was wrong. It is not good to borrow as a government. And we told them, you remember, that what we were doing, we were not just borrowing to chop. We were doing what we call smart borrowing. We were borrowing from balance sheet of our state institution, and we are investing in the borrowing. And that investment is going to pay for the borrowing. What happened? Go to Terminal 3 now. Go to other investment, the hospitals that we use the money for. Now we've been vindicated that our economic management strategy was far superior than that of the MPP. On the other side, now under the management team, so now the Baumia is the one head.
Awesome.
Alan Chamantin and Co. Now they both to chop.
Consumption.
Adakabe, and then me sometimes MPP, I thought they would not even talk about Adakabe, and then me bow ho. Na me say Adakabe, me 10,000 cities. Me ko na makoton yo makoton na ma yamfa so e de abrew. Me beji 10,000. After on say ma share new shoe. On say me ka kra ma sesa, me atade asesa na after me koto chinchinga na me di. Now, after chopping the money, I come to you at Adakabe and say, oh, scanner or the man, no. That is the economic record of the MPP. The debt, the borrowing that we went for under our tenure, we were servicing it and we were working to pay. So that is the difference. You can't compare our economy to that of yours. We have even said that we are committed Ghanaians. And we are ready to support you. You say no. On the other hand, look at Senchi. When we were going to Senchi, we even invited them. And they refused. So when you compare these two people, who love Ghana more than the other? It's in terms of the economic management of this country, you don't come close. Yet it's a castle. Now so a common dear.
Yeah, man, opportunity.
Just a common dear more a chain.
Who to accommodate?
Accommodate me.
And it's what me can say. Ebo, maintain way.
Adakabre, sometimes when you are speaking to NDC people, I mean, I've said that when we get to that bridge, if I ask Nurudin to tell me, time John Mahama was the president, or ex-president, John Mahama, His Excellency, was the president, you know. If I ask Nurudin to tell me the vision, the one vision of John Mahama for Ghana, what do I catch him?
Accessible healthcare to all Ghanaians.
And
that's one.
That was his vision.
Yeah, that was one.
If that was his vision, then he failed woefully.
Oh, how?
No, because how? If that was his vision.
How? When you have
I mean, with all due respect.
Mr.
Former President, with all due respect. Maybe send a simple question. What was Mahama's vision?
What's one vision?
No, I said you should mention Mahama's vision.
And I said access to healthcare
for the nation when he was the president.
Access to quality healthcare.
Because do you know?
One of his visions.
No, let me tell you something. What you are refusing to understand is that leaders and vision. Leaders and vision develop a nation, not political parties. Leaders and their vision is what develops a nation. Check the record. You can check all the history.
Also Operation Feed Yourself.
Yes, I'm saying that if we are going to consider between who to vote for, it should be the leaders and their vision. You can't be.
So Alan or the GTP aba, us 7 enablers, 10 anchor points.
Mahama some funny vision.
Us
no plan.
No, you see, and then Alan
no, because you see,
farm.
Because time better now. Then we talk about the parties, and we leave the personalities.
Oh, but we don't do that.
No, I'm coming. Because if you, that's what I'm saying. My argument.
Okay,
the
so you want to
comparison.
find out, say, John Mahama, all about this time, you know,
what
the vision for the 4 years, and
yes,
anything.
Because you see, at the Kabra, my cousin me there. Mo come aba, na mo come baby you. One Osman.
Me come aba.
Na mo come baby you.
You pobi asumano. Na nipa mienu ba akoso me kwa aba. And ba akoso me kwa baby you. One
Osman.
As you saying.
You see, Ghana, I've said it there, is the vision of a leader. No, sister, a man. John Mahama, a man, opportunity to become president for 4 years. I don't think Ghanaians were so stupid there. At the time Mahama was doing well, decided to vote against him. Mm-hmm. He was not doing well.
No.
That was why Ghanaians. Don't insult the intelligence of Ghanaians.
That's not the point.
Never insult the intelligence of Ghanaians.
That is not the point.
No,
I'm
saying.
In 2012, are you suggesting Ghanaians must have seen something good in what NDC was doing, led by Mahama then? On until what man 2012? Now then 2016, Ghanaians must have found out John wasn't doing well. On until what to Tiana. Okay,
Ghana.
Okay, no. Fast forward to 2024.
Yeah.
Alan was the vision number. What's a GTP? And also 2024, 2025 to 2030, right?
Yeah.
And now it's our vision of GTP, you know, with the 7 enablers and the 10 anchor points. Right. Would you expect John Mahama to also bring a similar vision?
I say maybe said, Yano. The Morocco Mabana Moko maybe one Osman.
Yan Minty.
John Mahama also over 4 years.
Also,
maybe 4 years or maybe.
Now after 8 years, Alan will come.
I'm coming.
No, after 8 years,
No,
will
I'm
Alan
coming.
come back?
I'm coming.
And then can I say
I'm coming. Ghana,
I'm at 4 years.
I'm 4 years.
Who you don't want?
A performer. The Ghanaians is there. Review. For just on Canada. Alan Chamatin has arrangement to Oriol John Mahama. Alan Chamatin was no vision and plans at all. The opportunity to lead this country. This is what I would do. It's a contract. Some of them was in a mabebio. I will come and account to you what I have done. On the basis of that, you will send me again.
Based on
my performance. Or you say,
Anyaze. You fail when you fail.
Yes. John Mahama. After 4 years. Nowhere to be found again.
Honorable member for Tamale Saf. He spoke ahead of John Mahama coming. Or say, John has done a self-introspection and have self-corrected certain mistakes. This time around, he will get it right. Do you accept it?
I don't accept it. No.
You see, on one hey, yeah, ma kwan say obedi o man na, yeah, ma 4 years. After 4 years, you know, hey, accept. Hey, asahwe, be ma kwan. Who take that decision?
Ghanaians.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And they did
what happened under John Dramani Mahama was for 4 years. He was bold to take certain decisions like the nation. Certain hard decision that Ghanaians would have seen the benefit. It's like Kwame Nkrumah. When Kwame Nkrumah decided to do Akosombo, some of the Ghanaians were insulting him. The money was too much. But because he was a visionary leader, he knew a time will come, Akosombo will not even be enough.
It wasn't so much to do with Ghana also. Near the cocoa farmers, Sika, and the cocoa farmers thought to say, I don't need a music every day, interior part of the country. At the Ababe,
from their side.
The benefit would have gone to the Southerners.
But because of his vision, today we are benefiting from Akosombo. So John Dramani Mahama, I'm coming.
Coming with a vision for the
So John Dramani Mahama, after 4 years, these people managed to tell lies to Ghanaians. Okay, it is a castle, I come there. They be my 1 village, 1 dam. They be my $1 million. All the things that they said,
and they
which made Ghanaians think that, oh, this is a better alternative. Now Ghanaians have said that they are all packaged lies.
Okay, Nuruddin.
And so,
and this. Ghana for Benya, yeah. And can see a measure obia what you stand for. Tell us ahead what you propose to do.
Yeah.
4 years, you know. Nanka yetimi the amount. In one instance, no Mahama can't say, Operation Feed Yourself. And the was I can't say, and the restore licenses banks no yajiano. I would ask, is that a vision? Or could Mahama be revising his notes and tell Ghanaians, say, from 2025 January to 2029 January, this is what I would do. So that you bet me a comparative analysis with Chairman so the GTP na wayeno. It is something John will take it up.
You see, obviously he will. And then now what about Operation Feed Yourself? He made reference to the 2020 manifesto, if you remember, if you had listened to him.
A leader we are coming to believe, say, you bring a vision, and the party's manifesto is woven around your vision.
No.
So what is the vision of John? That is, I think, what he was asking you.
John has a vision of taking our infrastructure to. You remember, so he said that when he comes, because when you look at all infrastructure, that's road, hospitals, and all, because we have realized, go to Legon Medical School, you could see how many people were employed. I went there to do a scan, a lab, and I met somebody.
What do we mean when we talk about a vision?
A vision is something that you as a leader, you want to achieve for your people. Basically, you have set yourself a vision.
With the 7 enablers, one of the enablers or not the substance is the fact that right now, with the 10 points, now we go back to Kwame Nkrumah 1963 to 1970, work and happiness. Can we demand of John Dramani Mahama? Okay, Johnny, Fawu Vision Bra, and let NDC.
Why are you? Haven't you heard John all over this campaign? When he's talking about how?
You want a comprehensive plan?
You see, what comprehensive?
Because
if you are talking about a comprehensive plan,
Nuruddin,
yes,
perhaps you may be able to help. Is it fair to suggest to John Dramani Mahama, say, bring your vision, and then let NDC weave their manifesto around your vision? So when we begin to talk about a legacy, you will say, this is what John said he would do.
Who says that John doesn't have the vision?
Would he bring it?
He just won primaries. And he told you some of the things that he's going to do in
lamentations,
agric, in education, in the economy. He has mentioned some of them.
Oh, did you hear that, Ebo?
Oh.
You expect
yeah, and we are
now go to not say. But the point is that
so is going to come up.
Let NDC weave their manifesto around his vision, so that we begin to talk about it. This is what he says he will do in 4 years.
You don't decide to ask how we structure our things. When we have a manifesto,
we want to know.
No. Some of them.
A plan. Said, this is my plan for 4 years.
This is a copy. You want me to give you a copy
His
of our
plan
manifesto?
for 4 years. His plan for 4 years.
Why are you in the rush?
So that we interrogate will be our plans. This time round,
the plans will get it. If you want the plans, will get it. That is not a problem.
No, but a heartwarming so because this time round, will be a plan, man.
You will get a plan with time. Because
of their hopefuls, so everybody should bring a plan.
No,
so the party will decide on what plan.
Plans are, it comes with timelines. Until you get the plan, don't worry, don't rush for it.
Ebo,
say.
I'm don't plans, beba.
One kasa.
Maybe so.
Attack.
Yes, you have plans.
One kasa. It's no way. In your vision, pa. Oh yeah, Ora Mahama, Ozu rule Ghana.
Who said
the
that?
4 years?
Who said that?
You don't even know.
I was
because there was no vision. Oh, because there was no.
In trying to make sure that we change the look of our health sector. Now go to Lagos. You see.
If you say our vision to change the face of the health sector,
it's not a vision.
No,
it's not a vision.
So listen to me. You understand the point I'm making? If somebody comes and says, I want to change the face of the health sector, to what end is the question? Because that's the vision should give you
for an international standard, and that's it. And he has done. You could see that he was actually systematically
one hospital will live.
No, not one.
And you think that is the vision for the nation?
Of course. What is vision?
That the health sector vision is to build one hospital and be making noise about it.
You see, what you don't understand is that when you talk about health service, it's very complex. Not a matter of building one hospital.
No, but
you are trying to make sure that all the services, or majority of the services that we need in this country as human beings, is available, is accessible, and is affordable.
If that was his vision, if that was his vision, then he failed woefully.
How?
Because the health system we have, is not one that we can be proud of as a nation.
The health system you have come to collapse. That is why you are saying so. Because you see,
because if John Mahama's vision, all the vision he had was to come and improve our health sector. If all the vision he had, and after he left office,
one of the visions that we have is to make sure that all the services that we need to take care of ourselves in terms of health is available.
Oh yeah, political parties obey Ghanaians are looking for leaders.
Okay, in putting up a good vision statement, there's even a subsector we call the concept-based vision statement. And this is what the BBC says with the concept-based vision statement. The BBC says, and I quote, to be the most creative organization in the world, Disney, to make people happy, Google, to provide access to the world's information in one click, IKEA, also to create a better everyday life for many people.
That's why, that's why I asked you, to what end? You see, no, I asked you a simple question. You said to change the face of the health sector. Then I said, to what end? Because vision must touch the people. So changing the face to make what end?
Affordable, accessible, to the best standard.
And was it done?
And it was in the process of being done.
My brother.
Because my brother.
No,
listen, ADAKABRI. My brother. Before you provide the service, are you going to provide the service? You must provide the structure. And that is what John Dramani Mahama was doing. No. We finished even the hospital and they closed it down. Had it not been for COVID, that place would have been closed up.
Okay, in the final analysis.
So, ADAKABRI,
in the final analysis, 90 seconds each.
No, we are waiting for.
Is it about time I also Obian final vision statement?
Yeah, that is what.
And Obian final plan, but let's call it a plan.
Yes,
Obian final plan,
ADAKABRI. They are not even there yet.
ADAKABRI.
Because we can't talk about Alan today. We can't talk about Baumia. They should just concentrate on their premise. When they finish.
What is John's plan?
Our plan is there, clearly.
I was saying, so what is his plan for Ghanaians between the 4-year period?
We said one. In terms of
let him write his plan and bring it out.
No, the plan will definitely come. I'll give you assurance. Why are you there?
Operation Feed Yourself with the sense of plagiarism.
We ADAKABRI also can be. I mean, you are not copying them.
A champion, Operation Feed Yourself.
But there's nothing new under the sun. And today I will say
plagiarism.
There's nothing new under the sun. Okay, you just change and make it better.
So you take it to John Dramani Mahama, say Ghanaians await his plan.
He's not taking it. He knows already and he's working on it. Okay. Just be patient.
Okay.
By the time
and I'm Alan, the plan,
of course, we know his plan. That's why we voted.
But
he came and shared with us
his plans
as delegates.
Be
patient. He came and shared with us. But if you are asking me that Ghanaians want the plan, be patient. You get a plan.
Okay.
In black and white, is that not so? With costing.
Yes.
We do that. And timelines.
Not that you are asking how are you going to pay for the free senior school.
And then you said that, now you do
Right. So, is it worth a while to ask of a personal vision plans, concept plans, before even a party accepts you as a flag bearer?
I think the MPP it should have proven, because people should have voted for him based on
what he stands for. His plan,
not because he's the former president and he comes then. You see, ADAKABRI, I say check the history. Every nation be allowed at a point in time only a transformational development to be a transformational leader. Leaders change nations. Not Singapore, not political parties.
ade na mpɛ no wanu nu yɛ ndc no so pɛ ba obi anse na why wani mbasa ade on ba na
alanchemate na enye roba
in terms of when you compare Baumia and Alan, look at the IT sector. Everything has been
digitalization.
Digitalization.
Well, you
now when you want to even pay your time, digitalization.
Yes, you can even whether anti-Muniz watch it with a QR code.
And you don't want this transformation, whatever you want.
Okay, great to meet up with you today. Nuruddin Hamdan, former DC, former MC, Asokore Mampong. He's a great guy from the NDC.
He's a nice guy.
And then we also had Ebo Bachman. He's also a political strategist and what again? A writer. Yeah, my system to me by. Nino. Say the days of old where I can't take up leadership role.
It's over.
It's over. It is. I'm going before. Me, I'm the candidate free. Go for the Azongo.
Yeah, good to be.
I will lie. Baba, me near you. Go for the friend Baba. Aha, to me the Baba. Mama Budinga, so mama, the perform for account. Omu never dear Kunyano. Na SB Abu and Beff in your mountain chain. Now, days of food. Nana Jesus or New Job enough. On the Nana won't could be Congo and chain. Regional minister, such a champion. Now, Viviasica, Yadam Penputting in us, Ulaka Kumaika, or Baba Trust no.